Good morning, students. How are you? So today I will discuss of the same chapters, lesson number 1, hardware components of computer systems. Previous class I have discussed according the hardware parts. One part I have discussed motherboard and the ports of motherboards. Today I will discuss about the internal storage device. So many things are there inside the CPU box, you know that. Like if I say that's processors, RAM, ROM, hard disks, CD drives, so many things are there. They are present inside the CPU box. Of some their parts, few are there. Internal storage device. I will discuss about the internal storage device today. So what are the functions of the internal storage device? First of all, I will say. Internal storage device means whenever user will give some informations, then the device will accept the data and store into the computer systems. Okay? Sometimes it will stay permanently, sometimes the data will store temporarily. Like that, few devices are there, that one of them that is called the RAM. Okay? RAM. And second part, I say that is ROM. Okay? So this is first, second and third. That is very important thing. That is we say that is HDD, means hard disk drives. Hard disks. Okay, the three main storage devices. Okay, so now I will discuss the parts of RAM. What is these things? We know basically we say if we go to the computer shop, we say that is you give us the high speed RAM, that is 4 GB, 6 GB, previous was there 1 GB, 2 GB. So what is the functions of RAM? First of all, you learn. We know nowadays RAM functions to that is speed, processor speed. We say that is if we are put the high speed like 2 GB, okay, I will change to the 4 GB. Means what? The computer speed will increase. No, my dear. Not only functions RAM only that far, but RAM also functions many things. RAM, we say basically storage in devices, that is temporary storage device. Suppose I am giving to the one example. Suppose you are drawing one pictures in a paint. Either you are typing in notepad. After that, okay, by mistake that power has gone and computer has shut down without saving. Clear? So again, whenever switch will on, so then you will see the data is not there. It means that pictures, that notepad, whatever you are working, it is not there. Okay. So why? What happened that one? Yes, actually the RAM is for functions. RAM, it did not store up in the computer systems. The functions of RAM. So that's why we say to the RAM is temporary device. Okay, and we say this device called the volatile memory. Now today I will show to the RAM features. Okay, this is the RAM. Just look at this one. This is the RAM. Okay, many components are there. RAMs. Not only the capacity, also many things. Like it has started from 20 GB. 20 MB. Nowadays it is using more than 6 GB. Okay. So basically it is the functions. Data will store frequently. Then after that the computer will shut down and anything will happen, the data will lose. This function this device will do. That's why we can say RAM is the random access memory. RAM can read and write the data. Okay, means Sometimes the RAM, whenever you are giving the data, RAM is accepting. Okay, after that, when switched off, the data has lost. Okay, it is not stored in the permanently. Okay, that's why these functions RAM we say read and write the data. Clear? Now second, ROM. Second, this is the vital part of the computer system, ROM. Basically, we cannot see the ROM. ROM, whenever the computer manufactured, means computer motherboard parts will made. So that time the ROM, the chip already that pasted include the motherboards. The ROM already present inside the motherboard. Okay. Now the functions of ROM. What is the functions of ROM? Now the question is coming. Actually, ROM, the function, the data will store permanently. Okay, permanently means you have seen whenever you will switch on the computers, you will see the Windows program will come. Okay, if you switch off, yeah, you will work. Our operating systems will not delete. It will not go. It will always present. Why? Actually, these softwares, these kinds of program, always the ROM will work. Okay, ROM will work. That's why we say ROM is the permanently memory. Clear? ROM can only read the data. RAM cannot write the data. Write means RAM cannot erase the data. RAM cannot delete the data. It's always stored. These functions is always store the data. Clear? So this is the second internal storage device. This is the very important thing, RAM. Okay, we cannot see, it is already present inside the motherboard. Third part is hard disk. Nowadays, as hard disk, it became the internal and external. You can see from outside market, external hard disk came. Now, what is the functions of hard disk? The function of hard disk, we know that is we can store the so many programs, so many data, our pictures, our videos, plenty things we can store inside the hard disk. Okay. So, hard disk, we can say that is these kinds of storage device we can carry on and we can read, we can write, and all the data, our programs, our computer work will stored inside the hard disk. Okay, so these three important things. Now I will show you to the hard disk. I have one hard disk. This is the hard disk. Okay, this is internal hard disk. It is not external hard disk. Remember, some ports are there. Previous class you have seen few jacks are there. Those which are the placed inside the motherboards. Okay, these ports, one tab, it's called the bus. This bus is also located in the motherboard. Okay, and few sides you will see in the back sides of hard disk. You can see one small board and another one steels are there. These are the back covers. Its frames. It is called the disk. Inside the one frame is there. Always it works. And these are the motherboards. It is the hard disk board. It's supported only for hard disk works. Remember one thing. Whenever hard disk problem will occur, we cannot make it here. It is all basically you can say that is fixed. Inside the hard disk, few problem will become. We can change this one, but we cannot do in our sites. It should be do others computers works. Okay, so this is the hard disk. I have shown you. Okay, so we saw that the hard disk hardware components of storage device, RAM, ROM, and hard disk. I hope you understood about the internal storage device. Okay, thank you. We'll see to the next class.